Hello friends, I'm Omkar Jitendra Kumar Chaju. I welcome you all to my channel. Today we are going to look at the case study called The Street, which is located in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh, India. The architect of the project is Sanjay Puri. The built-up area is 2,11,000 square foot, which was built in the year 2017. Total number of units, 5 wings of 800 single-seater hostel rooms, 2 cafeterias, dining halls with kitchen, 2 game rooms, gyms, 2 support staff dorm rooms, 25 people capacity, density 137.5 acre. This is Delhi Mathura highway. Over here our site is located. Let's look at its site location and analysis. This is the sun path as per our site. This is the wedge-shaped site. Over here, southeast summer winds flowing from this side and northwest winter winds. Let's look at its concept. The layout, the organic nature of the old Indian cities with garden spaces increasing and decreasing in the width, the hostel circulation spines being angled along their length. The site is wedge-shaped with buildings of repetitive character on both sides. The client requirements necessitate a large floor plate which could be done with a repetitive character using typical hostel rooms blocks. This is the typical Mathura streets from where the concept was evolved. These are the basics hostel blocks. Taking a cue from the old city streets of Mathura, linear low-rise hostels were twisted gradually across the site, creating an angular layout of the built form and landscape spaces. This creates individual spaces within a dissemble in each part of the layout. The orientation of all the buildings are done with the view of generating large north-facing garden areas overlooking a vast playground. These are the conceptual sketches. Each hostel room is punctured with a wedge-shaped window oriented towards the north and the playground providing privacy and view. Varied shapes create identity to each area within, while the colors further accentuate each space. There are 2 large cafeterias with game rooms from the focal point within the layout. Let's look at its typology. Taking a cue from the old city streets of Mathura, city in India where this project is located, this 800 students hostel creates organic spaces designed in 4-level high, 5 linear blocks, built up space, snakes across the wedge-shaped site twisting and turning along their length. Sitting adjacent to the repetitive hostel blocks on the east and west, this new hostel within a large university campus create individual spaces with a discernible identity in each part of the layout. The orientation of all the buildings are done with the view of generating large north-facing garden areas overlooking a vast playground towards the north. In addition, each hostel room is punctured with a wedge-shaped bay window oriented towards the north and the playground. Each hostel room has ventilation opening in the internal corridor facilitating cross ventilation. The linear buildings create small break out spaces at each bending point, allowing the natural light into the internal circulation spaces. Over here, these are the entry points to the hostels. This is the dorm rooms for the staff. These are the game zone and gym. This is the dining area. This factor creates an energy efficient building, minimizing the heat gain in response to the climate, which has average temperature in excess of 30 degrees Celsius for 8 months of the year when the sun is in the southern hemisphere. Due to the north-facing window, sunlight is facilitated inside the rooms throughout the area. Two focal areas are created at the end of the linear building to house cafeterias, game rooms, and gymnasium, opening into the north, facing gardens and terrace. Each of the public spaces are large volumes with 20 feet high ceilings. The organic layout of the building characterizes each spaces within the site. Color accentuates different blocks and facilities within. Each block is differently colored along with the internal face of the bay window of hostel in bright colors to create an identity. Rainwater harvesting and water recycling and uses of solar panels additionally makes the project more energy efficient along with the orientation of the facilitation of natural ventilation. The street is contextual to the climate and the orientation of the site, thus creating varied shape, experiencing and change precision of the space in each part of 6-acre site. Over here, this is the service core from where the ventilation is available, and these are the linear blocks. Let's look at the plan, a detailed plan. This is the entry over which is, and this is the lobby area. These are the ducts, toilet area. These are the blocks. Over here the cupboard is provided with a one bed and a study table. These are the north facing windows. This is the detail section of a particular wing. Over here you can see the bay window facing towards the north and which having a garden view. This is the corridor and these are the individual rooms. This is the site elevation of the building. These are the section of the buildings where over here the mess is provided, mess block, the hostel blocks, and this is the play area and gym area. Over here, this is the service core, and these are the hostel blocks. This is the entry point. The architect creates what they call a discriminal identity for the project by making each student room with a distinctive angular bay window that faces towards north, capture daylight and heat in the winter months and limit heat gain for the remaining 8 months of the year. When the average area temperature is about 30 degrees Celsius, louvers in each window provided sun shading while permitting natural ventilation, which is enhanced by opening at the corridor for each room. Overall natural air circulation is further encouraged by opening at regular intervals in each block, where the forms shifts in plan. These irregular parts of the floor plan are filled with breakout spaces that provide natural light into the double loaded corridors. This is the isometric view of the building, and this is the front view of building. As you can see, these are the cafeterias at the end and the playing area for the students, so which doesn't have the bay windows. Double height 20-foot tall cafeteria and game rooms and gymnasium located at the end of the buildings, where they open directly onto the campus large outdoor spaces. Canted roof fronts reprise the bay window at the more public scale, making this indoor gathering space while also sheltering monumental outdoor stairs from the elements. Bright colors differentiate the blocks, the painted surface being located on the exterior of the volumes, housing public amenities, and on the inside of the individual bay window, casting color into the student's room. This is the staircase for the public spaces. This is the front view of the hostel block. These are the color bay windows. Some few views of the buildings. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe.